take our food back and decide with our dollar every single day. We can vote that way. Next, we have April Rose. She is a nutritionalist and sustainable lifestyle consultant with Optimize You. She is also a mother of 4 and will be speaking of the effects of GMO on our children's diet.
Wow, there's a lot of you here today that must care. And that's why we are here today. It's very, very important for our children. I'm here today to speak for them because they have no voice. This is important to them and their future. To hear their statistics out there that say this current generation will not be outliving their parents, we should all be out in the street screaming about that. That is not okay. Why does that become okay? That Monsanto can take away our children. It can take away other family members as it poisons them slowly with the chemicals that it puts in our food. So today, I really feel this is our Lorax moment. This is our moment where we have to speak for the trees, we have to speak for the farms, and we have to speak for the children. So I've taken this Lorax book and I have written it in the words of a Monsanto version. Monsanto is the one slur in this book. Way back in the days when the food was still pure and the fields were still clean and the pond was still wet and the clouds were still clean and the song of the Wommy-Wongs rang out in pace. One morning I came to this glorious place and I first saw the farms, the organic farms, the nourishing mineral-dense soil of the farms, mile after mile in the fresh morning breeze. And on the farm I saw field after field of vibrant crops growing in soil free of pesticides and herbicides as real food should be grown. But those farms, those organic farms, all my life I've been searching for farmland so rich. The touch of the soil was so pure and clean. It had the minerals and nutrients we need. I felt a great leaping of joy in my heart. I knew just what I'd do. I unloaded my cart and in no time at all, I'd build a small lab. Then I genetically engineered some corn and added BT, a biological pesticide, to it to poison the pests that live on the corn. The instant I had finished, I heard a gazump. I looked. I saw something pop out of the corn I had just genetically modified. Describe him? That's hard. I don't know if I can. He was shortish and oldish and brownish and mossy, and he spoke with a voice that was sharp and bossy. "Mister," he said with a determined tone, "I am the Lorax. I speak for the food. I speak for the food, for the food has no tongues. And I'm asking you, sir, at the top of my lungs." He was very upset as he shouted and puffed. "What's that thing you've made out of my corn?" "Look, Lorax," I said, "there's no cause for alarm. I genetically enhanced just the corn. I am doing no harm. I am being quite useful. This thing is a GE crop." A GE crop is a fine something that all people need. It is safe to eat. It will help feed the world. It will reduce the dependence on pesticides and herbicides. But it has other uses. Yes, far beyond that. You can copyright the seeds and slowly take over all the farmland. It will increase the dependence on pesticides and herbicides. It will slowly poison the people eating it, making them dependent on the pharmaceuticals we produce. The list goes on and on. There's quite more than that. The Lorax said, "Sir, you are crazy with greed. There is no fool on earth who would buy that fool GE." But the very next minute, I proved he was wrong. For just